Alright, take two. Feel free to ask questions. What I'm doing here is for all main quests for speedrunning Breath of the Wild. With the new EX quest, we're trying to figure out a route to get more ancient arrows because there's a bunch of guardians that need to be fought. So I just tried this out and I'm recording this. Now I'm going to highlight it and see what they think. The other AMQ runners think. Okay. So. Oh, I know what I should probably have in here. Oh, timer's useless without all the chests. So, now then, for Hyrule Castle, you come in from where this shrine, I forget, Katachuchi, and then you can make your way so you're just go. Some of them. There's different variations. Like all main quests, before you can defeat Ganon and it counts, you have to clear all the main quest. And that's what I'm musing over right now. And with the new DLC that came out, this quest, the Champions Ballad, adds about, I think so, people have estimated 3-4 hours to the game, so we're trying to figure out how to incorporate ancient arrows. Okay, so there's bomb arrows in this tower. And then climb up there. And then if bomb arrows are still needed, under that slate right there, there's another 5 bomb arrows. You can come over here. There's 5 shock arrows under that slate. And I think, without the chest being here, under here, since I already collected it, there could be a launch strat with this, but I'm not sure what. Okay, so then we can come over here, which, by the way, there's 5 bomb arrows in that tower. You can just go in the one window and out the other. Alright, and then now that Guardian Stalker can be a problem. Since we're here up here, oh, it's going to be a problem. Up here, right here, there is 1 ancient arrow. And you can Cryonis over here. Yeah, part of that is the file that I'm using to demonstrate this is that I don't have a file. Actually, I could. Okay, wait, no. So I don't have a file built right now that could, maybe I do. That could do this, so. But, anyway, so I'm working with this. I think they can work out whether or not this is a good idea. I hope. So there's an ancient arrow over there. And then you can run through here. And then if you need some healing food, there is this hard-boiled egg and a second one over there. Alright, now if you have a hammer, you can also blow this door open. Or, I mean, smash it open instead of just blowing it open.
Rivali?
And this is where... this comes in handy.
Gale is now ready.
Now then you can come through here, smash in here, and then shoot the eye. Now then, for money, I don't know, there is a topaz right here. If the Highland Shield is deemed necessary, you can go in there and fight a Stalnox. And then right here is also a 50 rupee. Okay. Come here. Shield jump, or not. Shield jump that. There is a Royal Guard Claymore right here, which can be useful for a number of things. I don't need this. Oh, sweet, and this one. If you're coming through here for AMQ though, unless you've basically gone after so many enemies, it's not gonna have an attack boost like that one did. And then, yeah, that does need to happen. Doesn't matter what the bow, but it distracts the Guardian long enough for you to get by without getting shot. Now, pick this up, and come up here. Now, these boxes that I'm breaking, they are RNG boxes, but they generally have good things. I've never really been out of my league, dissatisfied. And then come here and like this to raise this. Now, raising this shrine is actually less about doing a major test of strength. However, though, Guardian battle axes ++s are some of the best weapons in the game, so you may want to route in major test of strength, but you want this as a work point because Specs and Stats and I for Hundo, we did a test about which was faster, coming in through here and Rivali scaling through the library and using the waterfalls, and this was about at least 30 seconds faster than using the Zora armor to go up the waterfalls outside the castle. Anyway, so continuing on, you go to the library. If you need 300 rupees, you can grab them from in here. Also, if you need shields or want to trade this or trade that for later to the Royal Guard merchant for extra money, you can. I don't think we need the Stone Smasher, but in here there's 100 rupee right here, and then a rare ore deposit for money. That's about all that's needed, and then okay, over here. You can climb up here. That was a little far, but a little more responsible climbing. Now then, with Majora's Mask, you can run by here. These two Lizalfos. Tell me more. Okay. Tell you more about what specifically. Anyway, so making it through here. Come up here. Now note that will not be a royal clay. That will not be a royal claymore. It will be a soldier's claymore because it levels up. And then if you want the royal claymore from this one, you can take him. Otherwise, break these boxes for... Uh-oh, I think he sees through the mask. Oh, no. And then climb up here. Okay. So anyway, as AMQs, they come through here. The only thing you need from the dining... an AMQ player needs from the dining hall, it should be this. I already have a full thing. Is grab that. There's a Fleet Sea Lotus right here. And then, I guess, Mighty Bananas for an attack boost. There is Hardy Truffle, Big Hardy Truffle, Razor Shroom, and a Rush Shroom. Okay, so as the AMQ player goes through here, they come here, beat him up. He's in the way. Shoot this. Okay, so now depending on what we want, this Thunderblade may be helpful. Here's a second Royal Bow, and then also on this balcony there is, or was, a chest of 3 ancient arrows right here, and then 2 bundles of 5 normal arrows. Swing through here. And then come up here. Now then. Coming out through here. Ignore this guy. He'll ignore you. And then bomb this wall. Right here. There was 3 ancient arrows. So that's another 3. Oh, and then what this sword is for is if we want the ancient, not the ancient, the Royal Guard's Claymore from this one. Oops. And then up here, I'm not sure how necessary this is, but there is 5 bomb arrows and a silver rupee in wooden chests that were here. And then there's a falcon bow, which if you didn't get which shouldn't be necessary because there's one that you get from Valmetto, but if the players want a fresh one for long distance shots, I'm not sure what kind. And then come out here. Do a rain check before continuing, because if there is rain up here, it makes the following getting up here a little more difficult. there is... Oh, I'm out of there now, but back in there, where those Lizalfos were, there is a campfire that, if you distract the Lizalfos or dispatch them, you can rest there and change the weather. Now then. Continuing on. Depending on how many ancient arrows are necessary, will depend on whether or not... Oh boy. Hold on. Depend on whether or not that in here gets routed, but there is a Lionel that when it dies, you get 10 bomb arrows. But the fastest way to kill it is to shoot it with an ancient arrow. So for now, I'm recommending skipping it up here on the roof until we know how many are necessary. Up here on the roof, there's another 5 ancient arrows on this side, or there was. Come over here then. And you should be able to outrun this turret before it shoots. Now come up here. If this edge of duality is deemed necessary, take it from that moblin. Otherwise, grab the royal guard bow, and there's a 5 bundle of arrows right here, or was. Over here in this corner as well, there's a chest with 100 rupees for spending purposes. And then climb up here, grab the memory. Now then, this is the most questionable batch, but it's also the biggest batch. Now, normally what it would probably look like is that'd probably be the one doublet. And the reason that you want to hold on to the climbing gear is because Link gets a speed boost while climbing up here. Now, I don't know if the climbing gear would want to need to be held on to forever, but it at least makes its usefulness right there. I cheated a little bit right there because in a real I need to do this more accurately, is because in all main quests they only get one stamina wheel. They only use the initial stamina wheel for the entire run. So the climbing gear, if you want to get the major test of strength so you can get a 3-speed boost, also possibly bringing in something Endura. Okay, so we get up here. Now this is where Rivali's Gale comes in. Okay, don't land there, but... I did the first, either the first or the second one somewhere else, because my second one in my off-camera attempt put me right here. So get up right here. Don't fall into that hole. Yep, right here in this bell tower, there is a batch of 5 ancient arrows. Okay, coming in next is... From here, it's time to start winding down, and I came out on the wrong side. Okay. We're going to the second guardhouse. Unlike the first guardhouse, which you can shoot for bomb arrows. Okay, first off there's... Oh, hang on. Okay, where Link was just shot, there is 5 bomb arrows. Come up here. This is gonna be bad. Oh, wow, he missed. Shoot him with an ancient arrow, and the reason is because this one drops 3 ancient arrows. Come back up here. And then climb up here. And in here is another 5 bomb arrows. From here, make a dash for this one. Okay, so, and then right here is another 3 ancient arrows. Those are the last ancient arrows. And then if you need more money, and then if more money is needed, right here in this corner is a pile of rocks that can be bombed away, and there's a chest with a rupee.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
And then, oh yeah, Rivali's Gale recharges faster than Hyrule Castle. So we come over here. And then up here is a bundle of fire arrows. Okay, now that should conclude the tour of Hyrule Castle. I'm going to load the file that I just dry ran this on to show you what I came out with, and there was a couple of outward prep, but then use a Rivali's Gale and cross over here. Now from here, I forgot to look which tree it needs to be, but okay, it's probably this one over here. Is a speed boost will probably be necessary, or hang on, let me. Now, where we're going next is the Korok Forest. I forget the exact spot it's gonna be, so yeah, I'm not gonna try to blindly figure it out. So I suspect that with either a speed boost or more than likely using stasis to use these trees to bounce. Okay, there it is. And then I wonder if this tree will reach. Hang on. Whoa, you're a problem, but not an ancient arrow problem. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. And we can... Awesome! Okay. And then, once you get there, Now, I think these are the trees? Uh-oh. Why? Okay. And then from here... cut down the tree. I'm just gonna try this once since this skip's already common knowledge. And this is actually my first time attempting it ever. So I'm not expecting this to work. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible one. Okay. That one that bad does deserve a second try. And I cut the tree the wrong way. That might be a problem. Okay, so... come here, and then... I think we might be able to squeeze in there. And then... Anyway, so tree launch from there. Now... wait, that's the wrong one. From there, Link should... okay, this is the wrong level file. Now from there, Link should come out of this. With okay. Alright, Link should come out of this. I think it's 18 ancient arrows, but I'm not entirely sure, which is why I'm pulling up this files, because you know, I just dry ran this, so I want the actual numbers to present. Okay. 18, yeah, I was right. 18 ancient arrows to be used in the EX quest as needed. All right. So, that concludes this idea. All right, Sephi. All right.